Hey everyone, Chris Dawson running for Invercargill City Council here. I thought today I'd commit political suicide or prove I'm actually really good at thinking outside the box. Don't know which way this one's going to go, so hear me out. At the agitation of police and retailers a few years ago, it was pointed out Invercargill's CCTV network was absolutely decrepit. It was 15 years old and it had the resolution of the average Nokia 3310. So after much humming and hoeing, the council coughed up $2.3 million to install cameras around most of town, Stirling Point, South City, get some coverage out there. But one thing they didn't do, these cameras have automatic number plate recognition technology. So when the information goes to the police, if they're looking for a stolen car, these cameras will pick up the license plate and go, oh, that car just went through this intersection 5 minutes ago. Really handy stuff. But what we didn't do was decide to use the cameras as red light cameras. And I can't help but ask myself, why would you do that? Maybe there's some political reason, maybe there's some legislative reason, but hey, red light cameras are pretty common around the country, just not in Invercargill. And I've always wondered, this project cost $2.3 million. Now, if these were also red light cameras, and they issued just one ticket per hour, per intersection where they're equipped, these cameras would have paid for themselves in 43 days straight. Cost neutral to ratepayers, and we love cost neutral to ratepayers, don't we? Because it's cheap. But more to the point, they would have been generating income for the city of Invercargill after they paid themselves off. And considering they've been online since the start of April, they would have paid themselves off by the end of May, we would have had $2-3 million in the bank from these cameras already. You might say, there's a cost of living crisis out there, Chris. Do you really think handing out $150 red light tickets to people right now is a good idea? Well, it's not about the cost of living crisis. It's about the fact that if the cops were out here and had the resources to patrol this, you'd be getting $150 fines hand over fist. So, Invercargill also has the worst intersection crash rate per head of population in New Zealand. We are appalling. We're an outlier. No one comes even close. And I think red light cameras would actually curb our intersection crash rate. Because once you get a couple of $150 fines, you're going to learn pretty quickly to stop at red lights, aren't you? So it's not just about making a project cost neutral and getting a bit of income for the City Council and giving us some much needed rates relief. It's also about safety, because our intersection crash rates are appalling. We're the joke of New Zealand for it. So let me know what you think, because like I say, this one's a bit contentious, but like I say, when I see an opportunity to make money and quite possibly improve safety at intersections at the same time, to me it's a no-brainer. Why aren't we doing this? And that one red light ticket per hour, per intersection, paying these cameras off in 43 days, that's conservative. A real number would probably be more like 10 per hour, per intersection, which would have paid these cameras off in a week, and we'd be rolling in the cash. We'd be able to paint the streets with cash. But I could, of course, film the intersection and show you people running red lights, but people running for City Council, getting around filming other people's cars, could come across as a bit creepy. So I'm not going to do that. Just have a look the next time you're parked at a red light, how many cars run a red light, and see what you think about my idea. Cheers.